what's going on, boys and girls? So we are here with another reaction video, but this one is not tech. So if you want tech, check the prior couple that I've done. The last two that I've recorded anyway. One was about the whole Linux meant should die thing, and the other is about why a certain community member is looking to leave the Linux community and my takes on that. This, however, is a reaction to recommendations that I got from the first time I listened to Upchurch and that reaction video. This one is My Neck of the Woods. Now, I made it very clear that where I'm from originally is I can relate to a lot of what he was saying in the original song that I reacted to. Now, My Neck of the Woods is an interesting title because up in the northern hemisphere of the U.S. called Maine, my neck of the woods is kind of a thing that people say. So I'm curious to see what this is about. Again, I stated I'm not a big country guy, so I'm hoping that maybe Upchurch can potentially get me into country. I liked his last video that I reacted to. I thought Hillbilly was definitely something out of left field as far as how from what I was expecting. And so let's see what My Neck of the Woods is about.
I was born in Music City and raised in a country song. I didn't know I lived in a country song until I found my love for music. And when I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories transitioned into fully painted pictures of the country through the art of sound. I come from a place where marijuana leaves and American flags are spray painted on damn near every underpass, where the longest straightaway in town is the midnight drag strip, and where the cornfields still harvest the lust of two young guns in a truck bed listening to the local radio station. These songs aren't for everybody. They ain't gotta be for anybody, really. But they're for the country, to pay homage for a Southern all-American upbringing that will hopefully live on forever. So long live the South, and long live your neck of the woods, too.
So right off, the first thing that I love about that is it kind of goes back to what I talked about on the first video when I reacted to Hillbilly. It's about he's a very proud about where he's from. Not just, about being an American and all the other stuff, but the heritage of the South. Now, some people are going to rag on that, and haters are going to hate, so fuck them. I totally can vibe with that. Rep where you're from. Be proud of where you're from. That is a endearing quality in any person, because they are taking their life lessons that they learned from their heritage, and it helps them become who they are. Now that can be good or bad. From what I'm seeing with Upchurch, that says a lot about him and what he and how he sees things. And like the thing that I like about just the little bit I've seen is what you see is what you get, and he's damn proud of what you get. And that to me is like authentic people are the biggest thing that I love to see, especially with the musicians, because the one thing you get with musicians is they're so you get the manufactured crap from the labels and all the other stuff, and like YouTube and Instagram and all these other different avenues have changed that, and that to me it's a selling point. True authentic people, musicians, people who do it because they love it, it says a lot about them. Okay, enough of me rambling.
Church. Dooley kicking up dust on a one-lane road. Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. No.
Okay, this is gonna be me being very naive and not like I know Upchurch is country, so if that's his voice, goddamn. Again, I'm not a country guy, but I can understand and appreciate good vocals.
The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods. There's stop signs that I ran through like Richard Petty at Daytona. Black marks where I slammed the brakes where that blacktop first had me on it, doing 75.
I can rep that. Doing the rollbacks on some of the back roads. Do rollbacks, see how much you can burn, and that's awesome, man. See how much you can. That's awesome.
I've been a 35, like a spray painted 3 off on the side, jumping out to that cassette tape, yelling country boys, we can't survive. We all wanted to be Duke boys, looking for a Jeep with Daisy in it. Barefoot better since day one, plenty of underpasses with a past in it. Them rope swings ain't been used in 10 years, and that's no lie, but that swimming hole still look ice cold, and this place ain't aged a day in time. Dooley kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods. If I die, you can see the artwork on my skin that tells the life I lived. See the marks I left through all these songs I.
That's the thing with tattoos. For a lot of people, they tell stories. We all got stories to tell, and I like that line. That is a tell your story, Upchurch. I'm definitely liking this. I'm loving the melodic, the singing with the guitar, and just the right amount of bass for what he's going for. That's really, really good. And anyway, let's keep going.
Wrote when I was a kid and look back at the pictures of these sold out shows across the states. When I put these boots up, yeah, I've danced across a couple dusty states. And I look back at the town and play a record from like 30 back. Play Rolling Stone a couple times and still roll up a joint so fat. I'll be rocking and rolling in a rocking chair made of wood, looking at the water tower over the hill right by the sun. Dooley kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my end of the road. That football field that we practiced, oh. Had that parking lot hopping on a Friday night at Sonic till the neon lights were down and a field party started. In my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods.
If I'm quiet, is because I'm really trying to absorb what he's really trying, like, to me, what he's trying to say. And the thing that I get from that is it's really about just remembering what he's done, like the things that have kind of made him him. You know, he talks about the football field and like the rope swings and all the other kind of stuff. And like it's not just repping where he's from. It's about what he experienced while he's there from where he's from. And that shapes you, that molds you, and that is a powerful thing. And I haven't listened to enough Upchurch as far as like in the comments on Hillbilly. My reaction for that, a lot of people mentioned that he also does like a rock type vibe. Like I said, I also, of course, know that he does country. I love the singing in this. Now, I could be missing what he's going for, but to me, it just shows that he's proud of where he's from. These are the memories he has of this place, and he cherishes them fondly. And there's nothing wrong with that. That, like, you know, almost a self-reflection kind of thing. You know, you can look at a song or look at anything and reflect back and kind of just take it all in. And this is where I'm from. This is what I remember, and this is how things were here. And that's just telling your story. And that is that can be a powerful thing for a lot of people. And I can see why Upchurch has a lot of fans. I'm slowly becoming one. This might get me a little more into his country stuff. Almost like some people were trying to intentionally do that. But to me, like I'm not just gonna react to bars. Bars are great. I love them, but I look for the context of the song. I'm looking for what they're trying to say with the video and everything else. So what I might get out of it might not necessarily be the same thing as somebody else. And that is the beauty of music, because you can take it for however you want. And as far as this overall song, though, I love it. I love the vocals. I love the guitar. I love I'm a metalhead normally. So I love the guitar play. Like, it's just mellow, but there's the right amount of bass when it needs to drop for like a hip hop like track, quote unquote. And it tells a beautiful kind of like, hey, this is the things I experienced, this is the things I remember, and this is how I'm reflecting back on them. And this is kind of what made me what I am today. And that is totally awesome, and I love it. So A+ all the way. And Upchurch has got a hell of a voice. So I'm gonna take a dive and make the recommendation question of what particular Upchurch country song should I react to. With that said, you guys know what to do. Rate it, subscribe. Peace.